headed to the airport. We're headed to the airport, and supposedly you're not supposed to be outside until 5 a.m. So we're breaking the curfew law, man. And supposedly all over the news there's National Guard, and they're gonna just enforce this curfew. And yeah, it's not true, all fluff. At the airport. Alright, they boarded the plane. I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss them bad. My babies. Alright, there they go. Back to Texas. Adios, mi niños, mi amores. I love you guys. I miss you. It's all right. I'll see him in 60 days.
Bye. Have a good day.
Woo! That was it, guys. I'm checking out of here. I'm on my way out. I just dropped off the kiddos. I am kid-free for 60 days. Imagine that. Well, I'm gonna miss them severely, but I'm also gonna enjoy my time being free of being a mom and a dad. But anyways, I'm headed out. As you can see, it's absolutely ridiculous, the show that they put on TV and what's actually happening down here at the airport. There's nobody sitting here writing tickets or enforcing some crazy ass mask stuff, and there's nobody. There's no National Guard here either. Not one in sight. So everything that you see on the news is all fluff. Matter of fact, the first day that they put all that new stuff in order, a lot of the National Guard and police and people came down here to the airport to stage for the media what they want people to think is happening here. And that is fact. Let me make that very clear. The first day when they had National Guard and police down here and stuff, and they were on the news broadcasting it to people, telling them that Puerto Rico has the hardest crackdown against COVID there is, and we have a test to come through the airport. That's false. It's mandatory mask, or you go to jail, you get a ticket. That's false. You need a test. No, I already said that. What's the other one? Oh, National Guard here and doing all this stuff. Enforcing curfew. Nobody's enforcing curfew. Nobody's enforcing the mask. No test. I mean, it's all fluff, guys. It's all fluff. Turn off the television. No National Guard here. At the airport. It's all fluff. Come to Puerto Rico. Come travel to Puerto Rico and spend your money. You do not need a test. There's no National Guard here. Fuck the curfew. The beach is open. Take y'all on a little cruise with me. This is a beautiful area of Puerto Rico. This is like the manatee Vega Baja area. Take a quick stop by our P.O. box. What it do? What it do? What it do? Hey, I am headed to the post office out here in Manatee. And, well, gonna check some mail, and I appreciate everybody that sent me mail. I'd really like some seeds that I can grow out here. I'm starting a bunch of plants and stuff, so appreciate that. But anyways, I was getting on here to say something, and I totally forgot what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Now I remember. I've had several people contact me over the last week and say that they could not find my videos. They had to go research for them. And then they were unsubscribed from my channel, okay? And I've been wondering why in the analytics that sometimes my subscribers, I'll have like 12, 15 new subscribers one day, and then the next day I'll have 16 unsubscribe. It's just very odd to me. Now, I already know what's happening, so I'm just letting you know. If for some reason you can't find my videos, you're probably going to have to go search for them. If you used to be subscribed to my channel and you're not anymore, resubscribe, please. Hit the bell notifications. That way you can hopefully get alerted when you hear something. And then also, go over to lbry.tv and subscribe or follow, whatever you want to call it, over there on LBRY. LBRY does not censor. They don't have the Google thought police over there and all that stuff, okay? And you can actually sign up yourself and create content and get paid in digital currency for the content you can create, and then you can also reward people for the content that they create. So I highly recommend that. And everybody who is already watching on LBRY.TV, I really appreciate the love, all the LBCs. I'm really enjoying this social media platform, especially because of the rewards that you can get from it. I'm hoping many more people will go over there and flock off the mainstream, like get off the mainstream social media. It's just as bad as watching Fox and CNN. They're just regurgitating stuff into the mainstream over and over. But anyways, we're here at the post office. I just opened up my mail here, and this might, you told me you were sending a watch, brother, and I knew it was going to be a badass watch, but dude, this is a badass watch. Look at that. That's a diver's watch right there. Wow. I don't even got words. That is just, brother, I'm stunned. You just put me in awe. Dude. You shouldn't have, seriously. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Okay, a friend of mine sent me these, and I'll show you the other one. The other one's for the wife. I hadn't even opened it yet, but this is just god-awful gorgeous. And this was a gift, and I really appreciate it. He didn't ask of anything of me or anything, just said, you're gonna need a watch when you're on an island and shit hits the fan, and a diver watch is a preferred probably one since you're on an island. And so he sent this, and I told him, hey man, I'm gonna put your links up in my descriptions of my videos and stuff like that. This gentleman sells watches on eBay, and if you need a badass watch, I'm gonna give you that link so you guys can go support this kick-ass local business here, who is a freedom fighter and like-minded individual. So I am just stunned. Thank you so much, Richard. That is cute as a button, man. Wow. Badass diver's watch for the ladies too. If you guys want to support this small local business and get yourself a nice diver's watch or some other knickknacks, go over to eBay and support Richard's Knickknacks. I'll put the link in the description of the video. Alright, I can tell the time. Better hang on to that damn steering wheel. I won't be telling no time. It'll be time for me to go. Anyways, I'm headed back to the west side, because that is the best side of the island. I'm gonna go live kid-free for 60 days. Man, as much as I am excited to just have a dad vacation, it hurts me so much. I love those guys so much. I don't, for 2 months, man. Anyways, all right, so look at this beautiful island that we live on. This drive from San Juan to Aguadilla is muy hermosa. Está muy hermosa. Sí, muy bonita. So let me give you a just tip about driving from the west side of the island to or vice versa, to San Juan. Now, it typically, another driving tip, I guess you could say here on the vlog, a driving tip, if you're trying to do long distance driving, I highly recommend your long distance driving to take place early morning or later at night. And the reason being is because, well, first of all, here in PR, after a certain amount of time, usually, midnight to about 5 a.m., the traffic laws are a little bit different. It's kind of, there is really none. You just go. Nobody really stops at red lights because there's really nobody out. You just kind of yield and go. So this morning I went to the airport, and usually if it's decent traffic, it'll take us about 2 hours. If it's bad traffic, 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on what's going on, because of the stoplights and just stop and go and traffic and cars and stuff. But this morning, I got from Aguadilla to San Juan in 1 hour and 15 minutes. And I wasn't going rocket speed, but I mean, I was whipping it, I was going. Not over the speed limit by any crazy amount, but I was whipping. And of course, I'm running every stoplight. I got on the 2 and then the 22 and got to San Juan in 1 hour and 15 minutes. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. So travel time can be a little bit different depending on the time of the day here on the island. So if you're trying to boot scoot and buggy, you know what I'm saying, all my people in Texas, if you're trying to boot scoot and buggy, you want to do that early in the morning, okay? Okay, or late at night. But if you don't care how long, then you just go whenever the hell you want. But I like whipping and flipping, so I like to do my long traveling early or later at night. And this curfew's bullshit. Ain't no National Guard enforcing anything. Turn off your TV. And this is what I mean by go early, because right around 9:30, especially on Route 2, from Arciabo to Aguadilla, is light after light. and it's the biggest route out here. It's the highway on the west side. But man, when traffic gets going, it's just not that friendly, especially at some of these lights, man. You literally have to wait like 2 or 3 times to go. I should have took the beach route and kind of went that way, but whatever. We'll sit in traffic for a couple lights. It gets kicking here in a minute. Ooh, I don't want to show that. YouTube might get mad at me if I show that down there. So I won't do that. I'm whispering because my wife's on the phone and I don't want to be rude. But I'm relaxing here on the couch, enjoying just the beautifulness of the weather and being kid-free. Even though I already miss my kids, I already miss them, love them. But it's a relief to be chilling like a villain. Just got word the kids landed in Tejas. They're in Dallas. They're safe with the family. They're good. My prayers have been answered. We had this nice little storm pop in all of a sudden. It brought a nice cool breeze, dropped the temperature like 7-8 degrees. And it is watering down Mother Nature. I like when it rains because all the dogs are quiet and there's no construction. Woo, we got a good one of Peppers down there. Get you some action, Peppers. My basils are missing out. I might have to go put them on the stairs. Give them some. I got all my plants over there ready. I put my compost in the flower pots too. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. Remember guys, if you're on the island and you want any transplants or seeds, let's trade. Alright, these guys are gonna get some water. Chilling here on the couch, and I was actually doing something that I don't do much. I was getting on Facebook, but I'm trying to go through the marketplace looking for some certain things here on the island, and I couldn't help but to see in some of these local groups people claiming some of the same things that the news are claiming about you need a test to get to this island. When you get off the plane, you need to prove that you had a test. That is a lie. You don't need a test. I've proven that time and time again. You do not need a test to get to this island. You do not need a test to get through the airport. That's a lie. Then there's reports of there's mandatory mask. David Birmingham or whatever, that stupid reporter from I don't know what it is, CBS, I guess, puppet mainstream reporter. He's telling everybody that we have the strictest laws against COVID, strictest executive orders. The beaches are shut down, National Guard's helping enforce. You have to take a test to get here, mandatory mask, and the strictest curfew. Lies, 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 lies. I live here. I don't wear a mask in public. Nobody's out enforcing it. I've been to the beach the last two days. There's not National Guard on the beach. There's not even cops out there. Okay, the beaches are not packed. The beaches are not packed, and a bunch of people out there. But you can go to the beach if you really want, especially if you know the proper beaches to go to. You don't need a test to get to the airport. There's not National Guard roaming around, and I've been out the last 2 nights past curfew, before and after in the morning, early. Nobody is out enforcing this stuff. Matter of fact, this is even so true that I wish people could see and understand what I'm about to tell you, okay? The first day they rolled this new executive order out, they rolled the media and the news cameras down to the airport with National Guard and the police, and they staged the set and the scene to show people what they wanted them to see. The news that they're trying to present to everybody. You go down the next day, it wasn't there. It was all a staged show to get you to think that this is what is taking place, and it's not. I went down to the airport today and saw firsthand for myself. Everything was normal. Like nothing was there. Yes, they had the same line for the COVID screening, but you can walk right through that. You tell them I don't consent, or that you're an essential worker. Tell them I'm an essential worker and I've been here, and just go through. If you got balls and kahunas, or you know what you're doing and you're confident, don't be a stupid slave. Don't just bow down and say yes, master, to the system. If you think for yourself, you know how to get through it. Everything that the news is saying about this island is a lie. It's a lie. Please come to this island and vacation or live here and spend your money here. These local businesses need you, because the media has, this picture I showed right here, great cartoon, if you will, of what is taking place. I mean, just picture perfect here. They got the media and the cameras on this little small thing that's just like the flu, and they're not looking at the big wave behind everything, but that's on purpose. It's because it's purposely taking place. I've said this before. This is a large transfer of wealth taking place behind the scenes. They got everybody distracted with the election, with election fraud. Election fraud is another distraction. Trump is playing that role. He knows Biden's next. He knows Biden's picked, but he has to keep playing his role in this game to discredit the people who don't believe in government. That's picture perfect what Trump's crowd's doing. They've propped Trump up to be the anti-government candidate and to discredit his movement. And he knows that, and he was playing that role. He was leading his people to the fire. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. But anyways, all the stuff that you see is fluff on the island here. Think for yourself, and drop some comments and let me know what you guys think. I don't know. It's crazy what they really staged. They staged a set down here in PR to get people to make them think they're doing stuff. I went to the airport today. There was nothing. 2 days later, there's nothing. It was a staged set. What a beautiful evening for a sunset walk on the Be Easy. Boom. What's going on, everybody? Down here doing this beautiful beach walk. Got the lovely wife with me, and I'm rocking my new watch from Rich Knickknacks on eBay. Go check them out. Big shout out to you, brother. Huge thank you. But anyways, as you can see, I'm down here on the boardwalk strip area. I call it, down here in Aguadilla, right next to the beach. I'm walking around, no mask. There's nobody out here demanding anything. There's a bunch of people walking around with no mask, exercising with no mask, doing their thing. Nobody's batting an eye. There's no National Guard out here. Stop listening to the news. Turn off your TV and check in here for some reality, because what they've broadcasted on the news to you is really not happening out here on the island. Okay, so we're living free. Okay, if you want the COVID to go away, turn off your TV. So there's 21?
I got 29.
Oh, okay.
Third count.
Boom. Finishing the night at one of my favorite places, El Patrino Pizza.